Yeah, we will indeed sell these units. We're able to make 2.2k in profit and further increase our roguery. Yet again, the reason for me increasing my roguery is to increase the total battle loot percentage that we get after each fight. So one-handed weapons has leveled up to level 75, so either cavalry becomes better with melee damage, or alternatively infantry in our formation becomes slightly faster, and wielding a shield makes us reduces the heavily removes the effects of combat movement speed. Since we are currently playing infantry, I think that the shield bearer is the smarter option. Also, by having faster units, it allows them to catch up with enemies who are fleeing, as well as get into battle sooner and start causing casualties. Did they implement all of the skills yet? Last time I played, there were still some missing or not working. I believe that the majority, if not all, have indeed been made to work accordingly, and they also went ahead and changed a few as well. So, yeah, to the best of my knowledge, everything now has been added. If you decide to reinstall the game and you're going through all of the skills, if there is something which is not yet released, it will say, instead of, for example, where you have the text describing that particular skill, it will say skill not yet available. However, to the best of my knowledge, I believe everything should now be fully available. So, but again, best way to ensure is to check for yourself. But yeah, well done indeed. Let's go ahead and do just that. We'll sell off anything which we do not require. We have found ourselves a better shield by the looks of it. So ours is cavalry kite shield versus thick leather-bound kite shield. This one having slightly more hit points, but slowing us down more because of the greater weight. So I think I will go ahead and sell these off real quick. Hang on, what was... I saw something which was unusual. Splintered heavy quarrels. Never heard of those things. I think those are a new were a new addition in recent patches. It says that they have -2 piercing, so I'm assuming that they are kind of like blunt weapons or blunt projectiles, if you will. Let me check. Yeah, it looks like they might be blunt bolts that you can use in order to knock out your opponents instead of killing them. That way, by knocking out the opponent, it allows you to go ahead and later on just... I guess by knocking them out, you have a greater chance that they will become prisoners, is what I'm trying to say here. So that is a pretty interesting mechanic, I must say. Although, again, it did say that they were shattered, so that could also be the reason for them having a negative multiplier. How looking on food? 385 days, 85 worth of food, which totals us up to 168 days of food. We'll push it down to 40 days, I would say, so making ourselves, again, a tidy little profit here. I'd say 54 days, yeah, 54 days worth of food sounds about right. And we've pretty much made another 11k in a matter of about 30 to 35 minutes, so it looks like we're doing well so far, doing very well. There is an arena that we can go ahead and jump into. 93% health will be fine. What's available? Stitched cured leather coat. That does sound like pretty good armor, decent armor, I'd say, compared to what we currently have. Yes, it is. Does look slightly heavy, but hopefully we'll be all right. So let's go ahead and wager. Does not look like there are any nobles in this entire fight, so we will only be fighting against standard infantry. So that should be okay. Ooh, bow and arrow. Something I'm not even spec'd into with this current character here. A shot. Go for the enemy. Actually, let's go for the stronger units first. That way the rest will be easier to eliminate later. Come on. Struggling a little bit here. Oh, that was a bad shot. Good hit. Another one. Ooh, good kill there. Oh, hang on. Nice. Shotgunning him up close and personal. Oh, hang on. I didn't realize that you were an enemy. Good kill, good kill. He had the shield to his advantage, not together with the element of surprise, and we still came out victorious. A good shot attempt there. Sorry, teammate, that was not part of the plan. I expected another. I was expecting him to change his direction there, which was why I hit the teammate. Another hit. There we go. Khuzait Spearman has been eliminated. Yes, it is. Yes, it will be, Pfizer. Yes, it will be. October the 25th. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. So, let's go ahead and wager a bit more cash, make ourselves more money. And we are now back on horseback. Oh, hang on. Who do we want to kill first, actually? Check. Yeah, I'd say yellow is the best one to go, is the first one to go for here. What I'm doing right now is seeing who is indeed the stronger armored unit, who are the stronger armored units here, in order to ensure that we can kill them off first and make life easier at later stages. Good. Horse is down, however that does not mean it's easier. It's actually harder, I'd say, at times. Good kill. One more remaining, there he is. Good elimination, good elimination. Using the opponent's speed to our advantage, using his momentum in order to deal more damage to him as he charged in. So looks like the heavy horse archer is probably gonna be our toughest target here, so I have to try and do our best in the process. Hang on, change to javelins. Okay, he bumped into me, so that cancelled it. Alright, no worries, man. I hope you enjoy, Pfizer. Thank you so much, mate. And thank you so much for supporting. Ooh, nailed him square in the face there on that one. Now to kill off the tougher opponent, I'd say. As you can see, much better armor as well. Oh, that's my teammate. Wrong target. There we go. He's not paying attention, so we're able to keep pummeling him again, over and over again here with stabs, and the victory is ours. Over into the final round now against a Khuzait Raider. Ooh, looks like a javelin sword match. Ooh, just barely missing his head. There's one in the face. He felt that one. There we go. Two in the face. Pretty much almost like Robin Hood, but with javelins. Beautiful. Nice. And ourselves a stitched cured leather coat as well. Out of that, so I'll gladly take the additional armor for us. How's it looking? Yeah, a direct upgrade overall. Unfortunately, however, it is pretty much 8 times as heavy, almost, so that ain't looking too good for us. But we'll wear it nonetheless and try our best. Ooh, a very, very good looking helmet has been added. Was added quite a while back. That does look very, very intimidating. However, first and foremost, it is indeed Khuzait armor, so not something that quite fits what I'm doing. Plus, it also costs 121k when I'm only just reached 23k, so not quite within my wheelhouse at the present time. Okay, so let's try and head over to Hussenful. Might also try and stop it at Hot real quick in order to check what's up. Ooh, looks like the Aserai have decided to make peace with the Southern Empire at this time. Alright, so apparently, yeah, it does look like one of the minor factions is out here harassing merchants and such. However, they do have double my infantry with a total of 66 cavalry. So at the present time, I think I'm gonna leave them be. However, we will be sure to meet again in the future and cause some trouble. Let's pick up some of these looters real quick, since they decided to chase after us. Might as well give them the good news. So, infantry up front, archers slightly off to the side in loose formation, cavalry in scheme formation. We'll tell our infantry to charge in first. Archers will go ahead and engage, so closing in, and cavalry will go ahead and follow me for the time being. I'd rather not send the cavalry charging in, even if it is simply peasants, for the main reason that since some of them are armed with pitchforks, they will manage to stop our horses dead in their tracks and therefore make them easy pickings. Now as we're close enough, cavalry can charge on it. Let's go. It does look like it's going to be a slaughter. They are beginning to break, however, just as they try to do so, they get wiped out completely. So, as you can see, we can now go ahead and upgrade some more of our units. We'll go for tribesmen for now. We, however, will increase some of our other units here ever so slightly in level, but will not go all out due to the fact that there is currently no war going on, so we have lesser sources. We have less sources of cash inflow at the present time. Speaking of cash inflow, I do have a plan that could possibly help dampen the effects of dampen the effects of having to pay wages and stuff and such. However, it is going to require quite a bit of speed. My plan here is... Ooh, hang on. Ooh. Before we do that, slight detour. 42 looters versus 52 infantry, or 52 of my wonderful units. This could be a bloodbath this will be a bloodbath, of course. The question is in which direction, I would say, is the big question here. So, we're gonna have to really play our cards right on this one. So, infantry here, archers off to the side with cavalry off to the side. Since I think we have less infantry overall, yeah, in terms of total foot units, we do have less at this time. So what I'll do is actually take a defensive position with our infantry for now. Actually go into loose formation, so that those with javelins can open fire as soon as possible. Cavalry will open up slightly. There we go. Hopefully javelins will be thrown very, very soon here, if they do have javelins. Do they? Yeah, some of them do have javelins, specifically our foot soldiers, I believe. Archers, whenever you're ready, hopefully. Infantry move slightly. There we go. Javelins opening up. Hopefully they'll get some damage in, get some kills. Cavalry to charge, infantry to charge in as well. Let's go. Since it does look like a significant number of looters have decided to focus me and my archers down rather than the main fighting force. So, in order to save our archers, we're gonna have to close the gap, and they have indeed broken in morale. So in we go. Everyone open fire and attack. Get them, get them, get them. 4 looters on the run now. However, we have cavalry as well as ranged units assisting in eliminating them all. Two final looters actually on the run there. Hopefully, our archers will continue giving them hell. 1 looter eliminated, 1 more to go. As long as we don't allow him to escape, that should be, I'd say, probably a very, very good victory. I mean, even if he does escape, we will be able to catch him instantly, of course. But yeah, might as well leave no prisoners. There we go. Congratulations to my wonderful band of units. So looters have now been taken, and we'll go ahead and loot everything they have. Of course, I will head on over and sell off all of these looters and other prisoners in order to increase our roguery skill as per usual. So we can close off these little tablets here telling us that peace now reigns for the time being. Sell off the prisoners up to level 30 now. Great stuff. Very, very light items, giving us a little bit of cash as we go along. Cheap, pretty cheap overall though. So now we need to head over to Askar. My main plan here with Askar is, given that it is joined with a number of villages. Well, actually, let me go ahead and give a bit more of an explanation. Every single castle and also these larger cities do have small villages assigned to them, which will indeed take resources over to that specific castle. Therefore, if a castle has access to, say, iron and other materials that have to do with being a blacksmith, for example, you have a greater chance of making a profit by... Hang on. Oh no. unfortunately. Looks like we got caught out as I was in the middle of an explanation. So, Iskar of the Beni Zilal has decided to engage us in battle, it looks like, with 99 units, 70 of which are cavalry, the rest all infantry. What I do know, however, is that the cavalry are indeed camels with javelins. So I'm in for a very tough time on this one now. We possibly could go ahead and pay our way out of it in terms of trying to get away. Out of curiosity, I'll check how much it would take us to be let go. He's asking for 5,000 dinars in order for us to be let go safely. Is there anything we can offer him that can perhaps reduce reduce that cost and maybe allow us to get away easier? Let's see if we can perhaps get away with giving away some camels, some of our horses, which we can get back relatively easily overall, I'd say. Let's see if we do that and move that. How much is he willing to take for it? 4.8. Do we want to sell? Do we want to do that though? 4.8 and some horses, or we can just give him this immediately the 5k. I think I'll go ahead and take the L for now and just give him the cash. Overall 5.8. Since he does have the greater fighting force overall, I'm not really all that keen to end up losing all the loot and everything we've managed to acquire simply out of spite like that. Plus, he did have more reinforcements close by as well, which is far from favorable. We will, of course, stack up with as many units as we can for the future. However, we'll have to really put the pedal to the metal now and try to reach Askar as soon as possible. So, as I was saying, each castle and city does have these smaller villages which bring resources to them. Now, something that I'm aware of is that Askar has a number of villages which each have access to grain. Now, the good thing about grain is that one can actually go ahead and decide to build a bakery if they want to, or a brewery, to use that grain in order to make a slow but steady income from the grain that does arrive. As we can see, grain here is in a very high abundance at 1.3k, actually selling at the cheap value of 5 gold apiece. So yeah, let's go ahead and head on out onto the streets. We'll actually wait until the morning, like so, and we will go ahead and try and visit the owner of the brewery here real quick. So to do that, we'll select one of these people and go and visit. There's the difference between visiting and talking is that if you decide to visit, it will load the entire map so that you can then go and explore the city itself. However, if you decide to only talk to them, then it will only open it as a single instance, and then once you end the conversation, you'll be able to just load back into the game a lot quicker. I hear you recently caught some bandits. Speaking as a merchant, we appreciate any efforts efforts to make the road safer. Thank you for that. So we will stop talking to this person for now. Our main focus at this point is to look for the brewery. The brewery all the way over there, about 50 paces away, or 50 meters away anyway. Well, the plan here is to go ahead and purchase the brewery from its owner in order for it to begin making a very small profit as time goes by. So yes, I would like to purchase this workshop. He's saying it's going to cost me 19k to buy this, which does pretty much make me broke. So it's kind of risky, but it is indeed a consistent, steady flow of income. So while it is extremely expensive, I think I will go ahead and take the hit and keep it as is. So I will indeed I will be sure to say on second thought, I don't want to change what we are producing. Go on just like that. So as it says, It does indeed. So we malt, mash, and ferment grain. Since we, again, as we saw, there are at least 2 villages with access to grain. This should make it easier, since there's since the input of grain is extremely cheap. Therefore, hopefully, the profits made via output will be much higher. So yes, we'll go ahead and purchase it. Putting us pretty much close to broke now. So our best bet to make some money is to go hunting for the for desert bandits and other bad guys we can take on. However, it looks like there is actually an arena battle available, so we will try and jump in. There are 2 lords in this fight this time around, and if we do come out victorious, we have access to a heavy ring mail, which does sound very enticing. Let's take a look. Armor seems to be pretty much the same values as what we currently have on our current armor set. It is, however, heavier by about 2, I'm going to assume it's kilos, but we can always go ahead and sell it for a profit. Unfortunately, not able to, well, we only have 172 gold to bet, so we will not be betting at this time. Our main focus is to just make money, or rather to win the prize. So we'll go for green team first. The main reason to go for a green team is that I believe that they have at least one, this unit here, who is indeed a person rather than, possibly a lord, rather than just regular infantry. Indeed, this right here is Bukhai. So if we can take him out now, we can ensure that he has no chance of being an opponent in the future. Indeed, he has been. Thought he had been eliminated. Looks like he just got dismounted. Let's go ahead. Okay, I was going to see if I could javelin him real quick. Yeah, very nice helmet there, as you can see. Just barely engraved with some gold around the rim. So green team is down. That's one less to have to worry about. We'll go and try and help out here. He took one to the neck. Let's try and eliminate them. Oh, hit the shield there by mistake. One down. Yellow team's down. So that leaves, well, at least another member of yellow's down. Oh, he just leaned forward in time to avoid getting hit. Okay, spears only. One down. One more to go. Come on. At the angle. Good kill, good kill. Congratulations on the victory. So, on to the next round. Guzid is indeed a noble on the enemy team, so we're going to need to be extra cautious here. Oh, barely missing. Very crucial javelin there to start. And I do think that right there is the noble that I speak of that we need to eliminate. Guzid. Okay. Can be a little bit more useful right now with the spear once we get up close. Slow it down. Oh, barely missing. They have encircled one of ours, and they have access to a shield here as well. Take down the Lord. Hang on. Unfortunately, not able to quite get a hit in. Headshot. Headshot again. Nice. Guzid is down. Or rather, no, that's not even Guzid. This has to be Guzid then. Yep. Guy with the feathered hat. Yep, that's him. Stab. Guzid is down. Good work. That just leaves one more remaining. Our ally has just gone ahead and killed off the other unit we were fighting. Got a charger inbound. Let's see if we can open up a little bit of distance and use the javelin to our advantage here. Yes, we can. Straight through the chest. Beautiful hit, beautiful hit. So, nope, I was about to bet. Old habits die hard, I guess. Javelin's online. Ooh, beautiful hit there, beautiful hit. Our ally then using the damage that we dealt in order to finish off the target. Furthermore, he also got flinched, so making him even more open, more susceptible to be getting killed. No, we do not want to forfeit. It's kind of unusual that the leave button is so close to the bet button, honestly. Have to be pretty cautious. So, javelins at the ready. Let's be careful. We do have a sword as well if needs be. Light archer. Having some trouble getting on target, it seems. Meanwhile, we'll go for one on the left eye, and one right between the eyes. Beautiful stuff. Therefore, earning ourselves the heavy ring mail. As a piece of equipment we can either decide to use or sell. On comparison, it does have slightly better armor, however it can sell for 1000 gold, which is something we do need, so we will sell accordingly. Well done, very well done. Missions, no, that's a gang mission, we'll pass on those, thank you very much. Let's go on the hunt, look for something to make money off of. Some looters, perhaps? I know it's not good money, but we'll take it. Send the troops in, quick resolve, earning ourselves 158 gold, plus also the people we took, some items, and it will also count towards the earning money from our mercenary contracts. Since again, it doesn't matter if you kill desert bandits or simple looters, you will then be earning rights to earning more cash via the mercenary contract. Okay, so far no money being made, I'm noticing, which is kind of concerning from the workshop we just purchased. So we'll wait a short while and see if we can indeed hop on into this next arena available here in Uyaz. Join, giving us access to a spiked helmet with closed turban. That does sound pretty good. So let's jump on in, and I think we can possibly put some money into bet as well. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put in the first wager here of 150, just for the sake of it. Regular units only as part of this fight, as part of this tournament actually, so we don't have to worry about any lords later on. Oh, shield saving him. Okay, kick. From off balance. There we go. One eliminated. That puts us against the light archer. Jab into kill. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. I hope everyone's having a good time. By the way, thank you so much for being here this evening. And yeah, let me know let me know if there's anything you'd like me to try and do here. I think I'll actually bet a little bit more again. Yep, make some more money. I'd say I'm about 80% confident we can get the win in this particular tournament here. Ooh, catching him barely in the arm there. One straight in the face. Oops. Jab. Kick. Slash immediately afterwards, and that's the elimination we're looking for. Beautiful stuff. A little bit more money. In we go, and that puts us in a 2 versus 2. Oh, good smart play there, smart play. Using the shield to block against the javelin. However, we will put a second javelin right up the backside of that Aserai archer there. Oops, just barely missing a very crucial javelin throw. Still have another 3 remaining here. Oh, hit the horse, or actually hit him in the legs. I'm pretty surprised. Ah, unlucky. Doubted myself, hesitated, and missed an opening. On the head, on the shoulder, on the neck again, I think. Come on, teammate, help me out here. Don't leave me to die. Okay, let's open up a little bit of a distance here. He has changed aggro, so that does allow us to come in, possibly to finish the job. Yes, it does. Wonderful. Polearm is also leveling up to level 60, so that is wonderful to see as well. We'll wager the last bit of money here and go up against the Mameluke Guard. Okay, sidestep. Mameluke Guards actually have are actually pretty good with throwing weapons. As I recall, they do actually come equipped with throwing axes, so best to be cautious around them. So we'll push on in and get the killing blow. Wonderful stuff, earning ourselves a helmet as well as a good amount of money from the bets as well, so congratulations. So let's go into trade, take a look at what we have earned. An inferior helmet overall, actually, so We'll sell it for another 600 golden profit. Off we go, everything's looking alright, and we had sold off the prisoners already, so that's alright, that's okay. Any missions we can do? Nothing in particular, no.